They came after the pollution people caused. And they're here to cleanse the planet of the human race. So we'll all become extinct. I have to stay vigilant. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll meet you right here before the sun sets behind that hill.
It was good to see you.
You're late!
Sorry, I lost track of time.
Are we safe?
Yes.
Are we secure?
Yes. Thank you for this food we are about to receive. Thank you for bringing us together as a family. I don't want to hide from them anymore. What do we do?
Are we not men?
What are they doing? They trapped us in.
They're coming up from underneath us.
They'll break in any second. You didn't trust me.
Hey everybody, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Happy Sunday. This is John with the Witching Hour podcast. We're here for another double feature movie review specialty, if you will, today, because today we are talking about two Nick Cage movies, both released in 2024. Don't know if the man is still hard up for money with all the tax information or tax bullshit that he went through years ago. But regardless, I know the man has put out 1,000,001 movies over the past couple of years. Some that I'm pretty sure, well, let's just say if I was him, I would probably regret having done. But you know what? He's an actor. He's acting. He's getting out there. He's doing it. But these two movies, I'm very proud to say that I both fully enjoyed. The first one was Arcadian. It's a trailer that I just showed you prior to me getting on here. So Arcadian, the synopsis is it's a post-apocalyptic movie. It's not to be set too far in the future. They have stressed that. Paul, played by Nick Cage, is the father of two young twin boys, both 15 years old, one of which is Jaden Martell, who you might have recognized from It, as well as Maxwell Jenkins. Nick Cage plays Paul, the father, who obviously I've just mentioned, and does a great job in this role. Great job as a serious father. In times where life is rough, you have to survive from day to day, literally. They enjoy their life to what extent they can, basically trying to secure their home, which actually kind of looked like an old English cottage to me. I thought it was actually pretty neat looking, but as you will soon find out, the night comes alive, literally, with creatures that attack the house and anything living inside of it. They show the beast marks on the exterior of the doors. The following morning, they have a procedure. Every room, every level in the house, lockdown, 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 secure, and so forth. Much like most apocalyptic films, they try reinventing the wheel, so to speak, by coming up with new modernized technology to make things work for them. Jaden Martell, his character, he kind of plays boy genius and is able to bring a four-wheeler that was found in the garage back to life to make it easier for them to access bringing supplies to and from. When Paul is injured, the boys have to come together to save themselves, save their family, save their house. As mentioned, when the night comes alive, it truly comes alive. Now, I don't want to give any spoilers away, so I'm not going to tell you whether they survive, whether Paul survives, whether anybody survives. But what I am going to tell you is that these creatures, upon first, you are almost going to think it's a werewolf. Okay, well, you're not too far off, because it is part werewolf. It is part ostrich. It is part, I don't even know what the hell how to describe this thing. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. The creators of this creature, or the creatures, that come out at night from with underground, which kind of reminds me, for those of you who know what this term is or the name of this character, Morlocks. Okay, well, these creatures come out at night from underground, and they're like nothing I've ever seen. The beautiful part about this film is that they're not afraid to show it. They don't put it in your face, but they don't hide it in the dark. They show what you need to see a little at a time, and it's perfectly done, in my opinion. As the movie progresses, they show more and more, to the point of one scene where, yes, the animal does have somebody down the floor, jumps on top of them, and, well, let's just say that character is no longer alive, but it's what happens. It's how the creature kills this person is just amazing. And the unity is the word I'm going to use, the unity of how these creatures bond together to, let's say, get up to a rooftop, or by chance chase after a four-wheeler. I'm just going to leave it there. Arcadian, again, did come out in 2024. It was directed by Benjamin Brewer. Average length time, I'd say probably about an hour and a half film. It is a good, solid horror creature feature. Good build up. I've got nothing bad to say about the film whatsoever. I didn't get any of those, oh, really? Come on, kind of moments. Yes, while they are struggling to survive and reinventing the wheel, as I mentioned, to get by from day to day, there's no A-team where all of a sudden they just swing out with handmade, machine guns that shoot picket fence, whatever. It's really well done. I think you will thoroughly enjoy it, and did incredibly well at the box office as well. So, Nick, you're on the way back up there, buddy. Great job with this one. So coming up, I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to show you the trailer for the next Nick Cage film that everybody and their mother is talking about, another 2024 film, Longlegs. So let's give us a minute, and I will be right back. Okay, well, you just got to watch the trailer for Longlegs. I have seen the film. Many of you have been out there watching it, and I am so thrilled to find out that so many of you are going to the theaters to help watch a movie, keep theaters alive, and let alone to go see a horror movie in the theaters. This was, again, a 2024 film. In short, FBI agent Lee Harker, I believe was her name, played by Micah Monroe, who you remember starred in the film It Follows, is put on the case of a serial killer with satanic ties, who throughout the film realizes that she, in fact, has ties to the killer. Man, I don't know what to say about this film. Wow, I think is one word. Nick Cage's character, he actually plays Longlegs in the film. His makeup, by now, I'm pretty sure everyone has at least seen a picture, because there are memes going around of one in particular picture of him online. The makeup work looks so much that it looks just like him, but yet looks absolutely nothing like him at all. So to whomever came up with the idea or created his makeup work, congratulations. It's not like it's an overwhelming Rick Baker kind of, Savini kind of work. It's so easily done. And I don't say that to be rude or criticize the makeup artist. Minimalistic, and it worked. It was great. Man, this movie is like nothing I have seen in a long time. Let's put it that way. It has a feel from a lot of the old, well, obviously, because it deals with satanic cults. So obviously I had a touch of the Omen films, a little bit of, Lords of Chaos, almost, Rosemary's Baby, Manhunter, Silence of the Lambs. So if you took all those films that I just mentioned, if you were to be able to watch them all at once, overlapping each other on acid, yeah, I think you'd probably get Longlegs. Now, when I say that, I don't mean to say it as in the movie is so far out there that by the time you're done with it, you don't understand the storyline. You couldn't follow it. It was too fucked up, because it's not. All I'm saying is it is a twisted film. It truly is. It's got some parts where it kind of drags. To me, it got a little bit slow in between this part and that part. Great suspense level. Great oh shit kind of modes. And when I say that, it wasn't so much jump scares, whereas it was more along the lines of, if you watch a lot of cop shows and you see people getting shot or beaten or stuff like that, you got to remember it's an FBI agent on the case of a serial killer. So you're kind of like, damn. Seemed to have been a relatively long movie. I think it was just over 2 hours. It was directed by Oz Perkins, who brought us, I like this, who brought us Gretel and Hansel, as well as Legally Blonde. So the man is obviously very well diverse in his filmmaking. This one has been doing really, really well at the box office as well, which obviously, again, absolutely thrills me. I wish more people would get out to the theaters, keep the theaters alive. I know it's nice to be able to sit at home in the comfort of your own couch, or your lazy boy, or even in bed and just hit purchase and watch one movie for the entire family, hundreds of you, for $4, $6, $19.99, whatever the cost is. But isn't it fun to still go out and get overcharged for concessions and just have a night out at the movies? It's something I've always enjoyed as a kid. I know a lot of my good friends online, still they will, movie night is a big night to them, and they are taking pictures of their buckets of popcorn and showing their movie stub tickets. And it's just something to keep alive while they are still there, because drive-ins are damn near gone. And even though movie theaters have all done renovations and now have lazy boys and trays on every damn chair to be able to put your drink and snacks and all that shit on there, and made it more comfortable by eliminating seats to be able to give you bigger seats to make you more comfortable, it's still a great feeling. It's still a great time. I don't get out nearly as much as I'd like to, but it is a good time, and I'm glad to see that people have been doing so. So there you go. There's my 2 for 2 Nick Cage movie reviews of Arcadian and Longlegs. I hope you both check them out. If you've watched one or both or whatever, let me know what you think about them. Okay. I've been getting more and more comments on my YouTube page per video, and I've been corresponding as soon as I find out that I get a message, and I really, really appreciate that. While you're there, please take a second, hit the little subscribe button down below. My numbers are getting bigger. YouTube is starting to pick me up and starting to finally distribute my work, which, as I've mentioned in the past, is truly a labor of love. I love doing this. I've been getting a lot of distributors sending me a lot of movies. I'm going to be doing movie reviews from here on out. I'm changing my format just a little bit. Movie reviews and breaking news, such as the Russ McCamey of McCamey Matter, stuff like that. I'll post them whenever I can at any given time. Interviews every Thursday. I promise you a brand new interview with another great person wrapped up into the horror community. This Thursday, I am so anxious for you guys to see this interview. I have got the one and only Honey the Mail Girl sitting across from me in an interview, and I can't wait for you guys to see that. Again, that'll be dropping this coming Thursday, so definitely stick around for that. Be sure to find me on every social media platform. I'm most active on Instagram and Facebook. I am on X, Threads, and even the almighty TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching me today. Please subscribe if you are active on any of those platforms that I just mentioned. It truly means a lot to me. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep watching those movies. Keep going to the movies. Please share my page. Tell others about it. Like, subscribe, and follow. I'll talk to you guys all soon. It's been a pleasure. This is John with the Witching Hour podcast. And as always, remember to keep it evil.